See, it knows you're doing interferential, and it gives you choices just like it did on ultrasound, okay? The first thing it says is channel selector, and it automatically defaults to both channels, channel 1 and channel 2. With some of the others, you could do channel 1 and channel 2, or just channel 1 or just channel 2, but we need 4 pads, 2 channels, and so it automatically goes to both channels, all right? Move that down. It then says amp mod. Amplitude modulation is what that's saying, but it's talking about whether it's scanning or not, okay? It defaults to 40% scan. So it will automatically do the interference with 40% of the area then scan. If you want other than that, you hit enter and it gives you your options. 40% scan, 100% scan, or static. 100% scan scans the whole area between your pads. Static does not scan. So static is quadrupolar, as we refer to, it's pinpoint, okay? So you choose, move your box down to whatever you're doing, hit enter, and it will keep that if it's not what you want, okay? Wherever the box is around, that's what's being activated. The last one is your beat frequency. This one automatically is at between 4,000 and 5,000 hertz. I don't remember the base frequency for certain on this one. I'd have to look in the book to find out. But you're setting what the difference is going to be between channel 1 and channel 2. It defaults at 80 to 150 hertz, it calls it, so 80 to 150 pulses per second. So it will range from 80 to 150 pulses per second throughout your treatment. All high rate, if that's not what you want, hit enter, it gives you your options. 1 to 10, 80 to 150, 1 to 150, I'm assuming that's those acute chronic patients. Right. Okay. Or it lets you do variable or fixed. If you choose variable or fixed, variable will be a range, but you choose the top and bottom. If you choose fixed, then you choose your value. Okay? So maybe I wanted low rate, but I didn't want all the way up to 10. Maybe I just wanted 2 to 4 pulses per second. So take this down to variable, hit enter, and then it says beat low. And now you use your, I can't remember which button it is. You can raise that up. So I want my beat low to be 2. Okay. Then I want my beat high to be 4. Okay. Then it keeps that. So you can choose your own sweep, or you can choose a value. You do the same thing if you chose fixed, and it lets you choose a value, go up or down, for whatever you want. Okay? Once you've got that set, it automatically also defaults to 20 minutes. If you want more or less than that, adjust your time here. This is where your output, your intensity will read. You go up or down. You can, like you did with ultrasound, preset this if you have an idea of what it should be. It won't be going till you hit start. Okay? So you can preset that if you want to, or just wait till they're going. It's not like you're going to be trying to do this and turn up, so it's just almost as easy to do once it's going. Yes, sir?
The reasoning behind the beat frequency changing, is that just to prevent accommodation, or?
Yes. If you choose a range, you have less likelihood of accommodation. But as long as you're choosing something appropriate, you know, you're choosing low rate instead of high rate, you know, a lot of that's personal preference kind of stuff. Okay? Get your patient set up, get the pads in place interferentially, whenever you're going to treat, and then you're ready to hit start and turn up your intensity. On this unit, which is very different from most interferential units, on most interferential units, one intensity control controls both channels, because you're kind of wanting them to do the same thing. On this one, you have to set channel 1 and channel 2 separately. So once you hit start, the box will be around channel 1, and you set your intensity. Then move your box to channel 2 and set your intensity for that. So you might not want channel 1 as strong as you ultimately want it. Get it, you know, close, do channel 2, get it close, and then fine-tune. Just whatever the box is around and whatever number is showing here is what it's recording, what you're adjusting on here. Okay? Give the patient a bell, get the comfortable. Whatever. Now, I don't want y'all to do it for the full treatment today. What I mainly want you to get out of today's lab is really 3 things. how to work the buttons on each machine, how to begin to problem solve of what choices I would make for whatever I'm treating. So always start with, this is what I'm treating. And again, not a body part. I'm not treating your back. I'm treating a muscle spasm in your back. I'm treating pain. I'm treating edema here. I'm doing this or that. Okay? So you may put the pads different places on different people in your group. Okay? Then when it's your turn to receive it, I want you to feel what it feels like. So that's the third goal, is that you feel what it feels like. So even if you've thought through, I want pinpoint, high rate, because, do that for what you're treating. Let the person feel that, but then while they're hooked up, let them feel what a scan would feel like, let them feel what a sweep would feel like, let them feel what high would feel like if you were doing low. Just modify it a little bit while they're still hooked up so they get the feel for that. So we're talking, you know, again, only 5 or 10 minutes per person that you're treating as you're kind of going through those. We're doing some thought processing first. Okay, questions? Same as before, if you hit pause, it'll keep what you have, and then when you hit start again, it goes back to it if they need to shift or whatever. If you need to stop, you got the stop button, turn off back here.
So on this one, if you were to go the full duration, it would turn off by itself like it did on ultrasound. But
Right.
since we're not going the full duration, we just hit stop. Instead of going back down.
Yeah, on this one it's fine. There's some that you want to back it down. On this one it would be fine to just hit stop. Yeah.
It stops both channels?
Yes, stops everything when you hit stop. Okay, we good on that one?